Alright, y'all. Welcome back to Jane's Crazy Life. I'm putting on the solar panels. Am I doing it the right way? I don't know, but I have tried my best to find someone to help me do this, and I have found no one. I went to a aluminum fabricator guy, and he says, oh, I'm not gonna be digging through your headliner and drilling holes because you got AC ducts and everything. Well, guess what? I pulled off some of the plastic molding and pulled away the headliner, and I found like the ribs or the framing of the thing, and I have already screwed one solar panel into my roof, and I will show you guys. Because I did that, I went to 2 different places to order rails to go on this van. This van did not have any cargo rails, and I went to auto supply store. Well, I went 3 places. I went to auto supply store, and they thought they had something and they didn't have something. They sent me to a place in a town over that had that does stuff to trucks and stuff, and he couldn't figure it out. And then I went by Walmart out of curiosity, because that's what the auto place supply told me to do, is go to Walmart. And Walmart did not have any cargo whatevers. So now, so you can see I pulled out some of the guts. So now I'm back to square one. I even went and bought, and it was expensive, VHB tape. And I don't know, but I bought VHB tape. It's supposed to be with stick metal to metal, like whatever, and it did not. I put it to 2 L brackets, you know, together, clean it with 91% alcohol, everything like they said to do, and it did not hold. So I got a very expensive roll of tape that ain't worth shit. Yeah, I said that. So I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what I did to the top. I'm about to do it to the 3rd panel, and then I'm going to do it to, the 2nd panel, then the 3rd panel. So let me turn you guys around and show you what I've done. Okay, hold on. Here it is. They have been screwed in here with locking nuts. This is the connections. This is a plug and play. I'm about to go put this up there, plug it in, see how it goes. So far, you know, I only have 3. I'm going to do 3 panels total. I have 4, but I don't think I can get 4 across the top of the minivan. So let me go from here and I'll get back with you guys. Okay, you guys, the solar is on. It wobbles. Okay, I don't want to say it wiggles or wobbles, but if I shake it really hard, there's movement, but part of it is, I think, the fact that it's on the top of the roof. And it's just a piece of sheet metal. I have attached it to that galvanized metal strips I showed you guys, and it is actually bolted into the frame around the top of the van. So it's bolted in. I mean, it's bolted in with locking nuts, 5x16 threads, and I used locking nuts. And I mean, I think only one place did I use a 1-inch 3x5 5x8 5x18. I don't know anymore. 5x16. I don't know anymore. Only one place that I use a 1-inch whatever, but the rest of it's got like 2.5 and 3-inch or 4-inch screw in it. So I mean, it's into the. I went in through the frame, so I think it's gonna be okay. I mean, I don't plan on, when I travel in this thing, I don't plan on doing 80 miles per gallon. I plan on being that lady who's in the slower traffic, stay in the right lane person, because I'm in no hurry to get nowhere. I moved the van into the sun, and it's charging up the generator. So I know at least one of them is charging up. So I know, because it says it's charging. So I know it works now. I know it works. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to leave it in the sun and plug my little Zero Breeze air conditioner in it and see how that works. After I hook up the other solar generator, because I've got 2 solar generators. They're basically my battery packs. They're 1100 watts, so, and then I've got 200 watts of solar going into one, and 100 watt solar going into one. So I don't know how many watts I get per an hour off of a 100 watt generator. a 100 watt solar panel. I don't know that stuff. This was called plug and play. So for someone who doesn't understand, I will do a more in-depth, maybe I'll do something more about it later. I don't know, about the actual iEnergy solar generator pack setup or whatever. That was hard work today. That was hard work. You can't see it now, but oh, sorry. Can't see it now, but this middle finger, I cut it. At the very, very end, I sliced it around the cuticle. It stopped bleeding. I have a philosophy: don't hurt yourself and bleed. At some point, it didn't do anything worth doing when it comes to a handyman project, at least for me. I'm tired. So, I think I don't know if this is the end of this video or not. I think it is. So I'm going to say, enjoy the craziness of life, because when you tell a friend about it, you might just laugh. I might laugh at myself when I tell my husband about this. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to have one really nasty bruise on my left side of my boobie area, because I was straddling the doorway and a step stool, and I was tired. And when I went to step on the step stool, I wasn't looking as I stepped. I just assumed it was there. See? I'm telling you about it and I'm laughing. And I went down. I went down. I was like, oh crap. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, you guys, welcome back to Jamie's Crazy Life. I am getting the keys made now for the van. So, I got Papa Lock here. And he is doing me a key fob and a key for the van. The van is just about ready to go. Let me turn you around and show you. So yes, we are getting the keys made. We're going to have 2 keys. But Papa Lock, I'm telling you guys, are nice. Probably cheaper than what the car dealer would charge me. But Papa Lock out of Bradenton, Florida. They came all the way out. Yes, I had to wait for them to schedule me in, which was only a day or 2 after they ordered the part. But very accommodating. So I'm very, very happy about that. Probably a lot cheaper than the car dealership. I mean, getting an extra key fob and 2 keys is under $250. So I'm very happy. Y'all can see the solar. See, that's my solar. I ran out of this aluminum tape. My son's picking me up another roll, but I'm telling you right now, these things are going nowhere. By the time I put that aluminum tape, and I put it down the seam between the 2, if you can see it, between the 2 solar panels to prevent water from getting in there and mildewing and stuff. I mean, this is roof aluminum patch tape. So I got to do 1 piece on the back yet. I can't do nothing about this stuff sticking out. I ain't going to worry about it. I siliconed underneath the tape. I would have had this done yesterday, but I decided to go get a shot in my knee instead. And I haven't decided that was a mistake yet or not. But that's it so far. I am like this close to being on the road. This close, y'all. That close. That close. Now on the inside here, I still need to anchor this so it doesn't go forward. So I think tonight I'm going to strap this down here. And when I strap this down there, I can zip tie the other one that the refrigerator's on to this one. So, but the way we attached because I did not go into detail with this with you guys, the way we attached the panels to the roof was on some galvanized metal strapping. It had holes in it that I bolted the, I showed you guys this. I bolted the things to it, and I pulled back the headliner, and I took the plastic stuff there and there down. I accidentally broke off the cover to the seatbelt bolt there. I don't know where I did with it. It's floating somewhere. But I don't care. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And I only ended up with 2 extra holes in the headliner, which I don't care either. Because when I drilled through, I hit the headliner. I don't care. I had to tear the headliner anyways in those 2 holes to get the bolts up, because those are the bolts that are sticking out the opposite direction. Oh, he's trying to test it. Okay, see right there, there's one of my holes I made. There's another matching one on the other side. But I don't care. I don't care. I can put, I don't know, I don't care. So that's a little hole there that happened. But I don't care. So it's almost ready to go. That means my butt will be on the road. Now that little Zero Breeze air conditioner, a little bit of a joke. Just a little bit. I wasn't as impressed. Cost a lot of money. That might be one of my mistakes in this venture. Might be one of them. I do have an empty one of these drawers that I'm going to attach up here to set things in. But I'm almost ready to go, guys. Almost ready to go. Okay, guys, this is the stuff that I'm using around the solar panels. It's called Quick Roof Pro Aluminum. You can peel it back if you have to, because I already had to peel it back. It doesn't look as pretty when you peel it back. I had to peel it back because one of my cables came apart. So, it's not expensive. This was $10 a roll. I've gone through 1 roll of it. But look, these things are not going anywhere. So I'm very pleased that I did this. And this came from the advice of a guy at Ace Hardware, employee there who knows everything. So I'm about to cut a piece of this and then attach it to this. And then I only have 1 spot down. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it works. So this is the stuff. It's called self-sticking, puncture resistant, super reinforced, easy to install. So it's great for metal flat roofs, RVs, and mobile homes, truck trailers, gutters, flashing, skylights, any leaks, any problems. Like I said, I did put silicone in there, so I'm just trying to seal this up so prevent some water. And my cables to my solar are going down there, so they're not as noticeable. I mean, you can tell there's something up here, and somebody tall enough can peek up here. But I'm very happy with this. So let me stick this down. Okay, and then I will show you guys again. See, you guys, it's basically flexible, so it can bend. It's got this. It's hard to do this with one hand. It's got this really thick black layer on the back, so it's really sticky. In fact, if I stuck this down right now, it would leave a brown residue. So it really sticks. So let me put y'all on pause for a minute too, and I'll show you kind of what I'm doing and sticking it down. See, basically, I'm kind of like pressing it on the solar panel. I leave a little bit of a flap here so that I can cut it and push it down. You know, I can cut it right here or something and push it around to the other corner. That I'm hoping that'll keep like the corners from peeling back with time. So basically it's pull away the paper and line it up against the top edge of the solar panel and push it down. That's basically what I'm doing. When I get down to this end, I will cut it and try to put it up underneath the solar panel, underneath the wires, because I don't really want to stick those wires in. Right now they're going just through there, down, you know, and hopefully I don't have any leakage. So far it's okay. I'll just keep an eye on. There's still some give there, so they're not getting pinched. From what I can tell, they're not getting pinched. So that's a good thing. So I'll just finish this up, and then this project will be done. Hi y'all, welcome back to Jamie's Crazy Life. This is a break from the van. I had to stop and get my glasses. My husband drove me into town to pick up my glasses before they closed, because I got myself a couple pairs of glasses. I'm sporting the pretty red ones right now. See? See, pretty red ones. And then it's a trip to Taco Bell for a Nacho Bell Grande. The seatbelt's yelling at me. So, let me put my seatbelt on since it's yelling at me. Oh. No, I'll just make everybody look up. Okay, stop yelling at me. But, no, it's Taco Bell night. I have to go get my ibuprofen medication from Walgreens. Oh, and I gotta go into Walgreens. I forgot I had to take some fish oil. I'm running to get the lowest dose of fish oil because my cholesterol was off a teeny weeny bit at the doctor's yesterday. Oh, my knee hurts. I got myself a shot in the knee yesterday because I'm getting old and my joints are starting to hurt a little bit. And I told the doctor, because my knee's been hurting since we went to New Hampshire, which has been, what, almost a month? Well, we've been home 3 weeks, and it was hurting me at the beginning of the trip, so my knee's been hurting for over a month. So the doctor shot me yesterday, and I actually felt last night that he might not have used a needle, he might have used a bullet. I'm laughing about it, y'all. Because it hurt that bad. And I don't complain about pain that much.
She wasn't laughing last night.
Right? Do I?
No, she doesn't.
My hip hurts all the time. And y'all don't hear me moaning, griping, complaining, do you, honey buns?
No, but she was really hurting last night.
But my knee was aching. It's been aching since, like I said, since we went to New Hampshire, which was when we left on the 13th of last month. And it hurt a couple days into the trip. It started hurting. So my knee's been hurting for over a month. So when I went in for my regular checkup with the doctor, he said, well, how, and I thought he might want to do a cortisone shot. So he said, how about a cortisone shot? And I was like, that's fine, doctor, but I don't know where to tell you to shoot me because I don't, it like hurts the whole knee and it's like tight here and there. And he examined the knee and bent me every direction and said, well, it doesn't feel like you got any muscle torn. I said, no, it just hurts. So he says, but I know, I said, because you told me, because when he shot me in my hip, he wanted me to point to where the main pain was. And I did that. And he said, oh no, I know where to shoot you in the knee. Well, I really think last night he used a bullet and not a needle. Because when that needle went in, it was like, oh, holy crap. And I can take a needle. I mean, I'm not, needles don't freak me out. And, you know, I've sewed through my thumb, I don't know how many times in my life, with my finger when I've been sewing. And like anytime I do anything, it's like if there's no bloodshed in the process of doing it, what was worth doing it? Because today day before yesterday, when I put the solar on the van, I cut this finger by the, it's getting better. I cut that finger by by the cuticle. And then today, toe has nothing to do with what I did today. We were putting you guys seen it. We were putting that tape around that roof tape stuff, that aluminum tape around the solar panels, and I just happened to kick a twig because I was wearing flip-flops. Well, not a twig, a branch on the ground, and busted my toenail back and came in bleeding. So, like I said, if you don't do a project and somehow blood is drawn, then it's not worth doing the project. Right, honey? So, now we're going... now we're going to just go get some Taco Bell after we get my medication and my... Oh, I was saying that the doctor said my cholesterol is off a little bit. So he told me that he could put me on a pill, but I don't really like to take pills unless I absolutely have to. So we're going to try the method of using the fish oil over the counter first and see if that doesn't, because one of my cholesterols is just off a little bit. Other than that, I'm healthy, other than the freaky funky heartbeat I have that freaks everybody out when they first hear it, because it freaked out the new nurse yesterday. And I got high blood pressure, but you know, that's really it. Other than that, I'm healthy. I mean, my eyes are healthier than I thought they were. Only one eye needed an adjustment with the new glasses. See new glasses? I wore a purple pair to pick up these. I got purple, blue, brown. I'm not going to tell you how many pairs. Just there's lots of, and a clear pair. And I got one more pair coming. You know, yeah, I have a problem. But I buy the cheapest glasses I can buy from Walmart. So like the $50 glasses, or 39 or 40 something, whatever the cheapest ones is, because there's lots of different colors even in the cheap ones. I don't have to buy $200 frames. You buy the cheap frames and don't buy the extra crap on your lenses, and you can afford different colors, right? Okay. I'd rather buy 3 cheap lenses frames rather than a $200 or $300 name brand pair, because I don't care what the brand is on my glasses. If somebody gets that close to read what my glasses says, they better be very important to me, because they just got in my personal zone.
No comment.
They did, and they are way too close because I can smell them too much. So that doesn't matter. I've never been one on name brands. My mama used to say nobody paid her to wear labels. So nobody's paying me to wear a label. You pay me really good money to wear a label, and I'll wear the label, but you better pay me good money. There better be a monthly income on that label, because I don't wear labels. I am a label all by myself. Husband's over there smiling, shaking his head. All right, that's enough now. Rambling about, I don't know. I just know we're going to Taco Bell. I've wanted Taco Bell for weeks. See, we don't eat out. We don't eat out a lot. We really don't. So I've been wanting Taco Bell for weeks. I've been tempted to go once, twice by myself, but I don't like eating alone. And that's going to be the hardest thing about this road trip thing, is eating alone. Don't you have to go left?
I have to go left.
Yeah.
I have to be in the right lane.
Right. You have to be in the right lane to go left, to go right. So,
Left to go left.
yeah, I don't like, that's going to be the hardest thing, is eating alone in the van is going to be fine. It's eating alone in a restaurant. I am one of those people who feels sad for people who have to eat alone, but yet so many people say they like eating alone. It's peace and quiet for a minute. But I have a feeling that when I do this traveling thing, if I decide to go in and try a restaurant, because it's got like, somebody says, oh, you're traveling, oh, you need to go try such and such a place, because that happens occasionally when people here were traveling. Oh, you need to go try this place out, or you need to go try that place out. I have a feeling there's going to come a time where I'm going to go into a restaurant, see someone sitting by themselves, and say, hey, do you want company? Would you like to talk to somebody while you eat your meal today, and meet a stranger? Because I might do that. And that step's a little bit out of comfort zone too, because it's one thing to talk to somebody and check out for a minute. There's another thing to just sit down at a table and be obligated to talk to them through 20 to 30 minutes worth of food. But I'm not saying I won't do it, because I don't like eating alone. first time I ate alone years ago was at a little restaurant in a strip mall from a guy who we used to call him Sam the Hot Dog Man, because he had a little hot dog stand, and then they went from the hot dog stand into their own little store. And I went in there, and I needed lunch for some reason, and I went in there and ate there because I knew I could talk to them because I knew the owners. But yesterday I ate for the first time alone. I went to a Silver Ring in Riverview, Florida, because I had to go hunt up a rim for the tires I'm getting tomorrow, the van, and I had to sit by myself, and that I didn't like it. I told my husband I was gonna eat by myself because I'm gonna have to get used to doing that if I do that in public. But I don't really plan on eating a lot of restaurants on these road trips. At the most I see myself doing is getting, like if I'm at a McDonald's, getting a 99-cent sausage biscuit for breakfast. But I really don't want to do a lot of that because I don't want to get into eating that fast food crap. I'm not like I said, we're not a huge fast food eater. Taco Bell, that's a different story. I want Taco Bell today. Now I'm gonna go in and get the meds because I gotta get the other stuff. Alright, see y'all in another video. See y'all later or something. Probably just gonna... maybe I'll make this a video all by itself. So if that be the case, just in case, y'all have yourself a nice whatever evening, morning, day, whatever you're doing right now. And remember to enjoy the craziness of life, because when you tell a friend about it, you might just laugh about it. Be safe. Bye, y'all.